Welcome to Weird Hunter, where we explore fascinating phenomena that shape our world. Today, we dive into the mysterious and powerful El Niño Southern Oscillation, also known as El Niño and La Niña. Unlike other long-term climate cycles, El Niño and La Niña have a direct impact on our lives, and their effects are felt globally. But before we continue, let's address some common questions about these climate cycles. Are there any early warning signs that an El Niño or La Niña event is forming? How do El Niño and La Niña affect agriculture and food production? Let me know your answers in the comment section. But first, let's talk about the cyclical variations we experience on Earth. From day and night to changing seasons and tides, many of these changes occur over short periods and can be predicted accurately. However, some cycles occur over larger intervals and pose challenges in forecasting. Originating in the Pacific Ocean, El Niño and La Niña have far-reaching impacts across the globe. In recent decades, the strength of these effects has been increasing. Devastating consequences include flooding, drought, famine, and mass die-offs of marine life. In fact, the severe El Niño of 1998 led to the death of an estimated 16% of the world's coral reefs, triggering an ongoing mass bleaching event. Now, let's understand what El Niño and La Niña are, how they are linked, and their global impacts. El Niño, which means the boy of the nativity, in Spanish, got its name from 17th-century fishermen who noticed warmer waters and poor fishing during Christmas time. Only in the late 19th and early 20th centuries did scientists start connecting regional events worldwide, leading to the discovery of the El Niño Southern Oscillation. On normal days in the Pacific Ocean, winds blow from east to west along the equator due to the Coriolis effect caused by the Earth's rotation. This creates a channel of westward moving air known as the trade winds. These trade winds drag warm water from coastal South America toward Asia, causing colder water to rise and nurture marine life through upwelling. During El Niño, the trade winds weaken, allowing warm water to accumulate near the Americas, disrupting the upwelling process. As a result, marine ecosystems suffer, fish migrate or die, and weather patterns around the world are altered. The northern United States and Canada become warmer and drier, while the Gulf Coast and parts of coastal South America experience increased rainfall. El Niño triggers a series of domino effects globally. Increased rainfall. South America corresponds with droughts. South Asia and Australia, leading to severe famines and destructive bushfires. The 2020 bushfires in Australia, despite not being an El Niño year, left 50 million acres of land charred. With the looming threat of El Niño, Australian officials are preparing for potential disaster. It's important to note that not all El Niño events are severe, and some can be mild. The average duration of an El Niño is 9 to 12 months, but rare occasions have seen them lasting for years. Each El Niño year is unique, as it must be understood relative to the baseline climate conditions. On the opposite side of the El Niño Southern Oscillation, we have La Niña, a cool event with its own impacts. During La Niña, the trade winds strengthen, leading to more upwelling near the Americas. This results in a feeding frenzy for fisheries and an abundance of cold water species like salmon. In conclusion, El Niño and La Niña are captivating climate cycles that have been shrouded in legend for centuries. Now, we have the science to explain their mechanisms and understand their global effects. It's time for the answers to our questions. Are there any early warning signs that an El Niño or La Niña event is forming? Yes, there are several indicators that scientists monitor. These include changes in sea surface temperatures, shifts in atmospheric pressure patterns, and variations in trade winds. By observing these signs, scientists can provide warnings and predictions. How do El Niño and La Niña affect agriculture and food production? The shifting weather patterns caused by El Niño and La Niña can have significant impacts on agriculture and food production. Droughts and floods associated with these climate cycles can damage crops, reduce yields, and disrupt farming activities, leading to food shortages and price fluctuations. And that's a wrap for this episode of Weird Hunter. We hope you've enjoyed our exploration of the captivating El Niño and La Niña phenomena. From their origins in the Pacific Ocean to their global impacts on weather, ecosystems, and our daily lives, El Niño and La Niña have proven to be truly fascinating. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell, so you never miss an episode. And if you have any suggestions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Remember, the world is full of weird and wonderful mysteries waiting to be unraveled. So, stay curious, keep exploring, and join us next time on Weird Hunter as we dive into another mind-bending adventure.